I'm Lewis. They call me the Doctor, and I'm Admiral of the starship ODYSSEY. Not really the quietest of lives. With Captain Puto, my mate Jimb'a, Chief Mitchell, Little Eleanor, and the rest of the crew, we warp to new worlds, put right the galaxy's wrongs, and explore the 24th century, having as much fun as we can.
Kapla!
Driven from our home at Unity 1, the flotilla has Starfleet's youngest crew. Run! But space is the final frontier, and this is our Star Trek.
Engage!
After months of speculation and campaigning, the Federation elections have begun today across the galaxy.
Where polls opened at 0500 GMT.
All hands, this is the Captain. Today is the final day for the Federation presidential election ballots. Please ensure your vote is submitted by 1700 hours to the polling station on Deck 10. Remember to vote for the candidate and party that best represent your views. No, the Ball Queen isn't in the running.
The controversial election has seen many choices.
I'm just getting confirmation now. The new president of the United Federation of Planets is...
You? You're the president?
Yes. Surprise?
But Mum, I didn't even know you were a candidate.
You don't listen, do you? I told you last week that I'd be faffing around sorting the election out.
You had like some government advisory job.
Oh yeah. I'm retired from Starfleet for 2 years and that's as far as I get.
You're too bloody minded like me. Galactic injustices, all those liberal ideals. Now you can do something about them. You're as bad as you were at the old dinner table.
Well, I should hope I dragged you up all right.
My mum is president. Do I get free stuff, or have to go to my room because I'm already here?
Actually, this is a business call.
Oh, right. Okay. How may I help you, Madam President Gillian?
I need to be briefed on Starfleet operations and the status of your flotilla. You're still on detached duty, I believe.
Yes, Mum. Mum. We're on course for Deep Space Nine to undergo repairs and plan an attack to recapture Unity 1 starbase.
Very well. I want you to forward me your mission reports from the last month.
Understood. Actually, our last mission was to Ambassador Jimba''s homeworld, the planet of the Rakelli.
How is Jimb'a? Did it go well?
Oh, it's a story of love, sacrifice, and a man wearing a fedora. What do you think?
Commander Jimb'a, personal log. We have arrived at my homeworld Rakellus for a meeting with the Senate. Admiral Lewis is joining me, as is the young Mitchell Stone, who is eager to learn of my race.
If we have time before the Senate, I may go to Lakeshore Avenue to the National Fashion Institute. New collection is in, and I wish to personally inspect it.
Oh, I've been thinking about taking Eleanor there.
Really? Fashion?
The Rakelli are renowned throughout the galaxy as being the best tailors. They have a terrific style in clothes.
Can't you tell? You said back on Earth that you were a humanoid serpent. What the hell does that mean? I have had to tame my reptilian instincts in order to live amongst humans. You, though, may find others of my race more alien.
Jimb'a, don't take this the wrong way, but it's all a bit sad round here.
Indeed. When I left, it was well on its way to a democracy.
I see what you mean.
Look over there.
I've not done anything wrong. Please.
Are you injured?
No, thank you. You're quite the round one, aren't you?
Well, I like to keep myself in shape.
Yeah, round is a shape.
I am Jimb'a, ambassador to the Federation.
Who was the woman? Why did another Rakelllian attack her?
Look, I'm in the middle of giving you my report right now. Don't interrupt, Mum, just listen. Nixu is her name, and she's one of the Rakellian senators for Pythonus district. A rustine and rundown area, that. Reminded me of our mission to DENEVA.
Our ship's chemist, Dr. Leckman Stimpet, had accidentally unleashed a zombie virus.
How are we going to get out of here then?
Well, it's funny you should say that. I've encountered zombies before. Well, Gray's got a long story, but yeah, I've got a few ideas.
Don't get sidetracked, Admiral. You were telling me about Jimb'a and Nixu.
Yes, of course. Sorry, Mum. So, Jimb'a was putting on the charm, and we were about to ask Nixu why she was being chased, but the answer came from the sky. Police! In a spaceship.
Curta lured you here, Jimb'a. He wants to restore an imperial rule to Rakellus.
It's a trap!
Maybe we should get out of here. I will not be run off my own planet.
Jimb'a, that's a frigate. You've got a rifle.
Its shields are down in the atmosphere, and I know the weak spot. I think we should run.
Jimb'a, you brought us democracy and freedom from the Emperor and the Board. We need you again.
I have never been one to get involved in messy political disputes, but it's veto time. You really couldn't think of anything else, could you?
One thing, guys. How do we get into the Senate?
I hope you didn't just burst in there.
Burst in? Me?
I know you. Do you know how much trouble you cause for politicians by getting involved in alien affairs?
Hey, we might get into a lot of trouble, but we make a real difference out here, Mum. We save lives, have fantastic adventures. Like that time Puto and I entered a vintage Constitution class into the Great Starship Race.
It's a beautiful sunrise here this morning in the Caridian system. This year's Olympic Great Starship Race is brought to you by Pence Ferengi Slugger Cola, the slimiest cola in the galaxy. Over 20 ships have gathered from across the Alpha and Beta quadrants to race the course that will take them to Rigel 7, and we're sure to see an exciting contest after the Borg interrupted the previous Olympics.
I think I've taken this the wrong way, Puto. Why didn't I think of warp speed? Yeah, the Fleet Museum weren't too happy with us after that.
So how did you get past the Senate guards?
Oh yeah, we dressed up. And sneaking in undercover, Jimb'a exposed the real architect behind the military coup. Prime Minister Curta had been assassinated by Klingons.
Since we appear to be introducing ourselves, I'm Klingon Commodore Ketrick, son of Telok, twin brother to Jack.
We're making a vote of no confidence.
Don't worry, I've got a license for these firearms.
I am offering to make the Rakelli a part of something greater.
The House of Duras, it all makes sense. The treaty will let the Klingon Empire lay claim to Rakellus. They'll own the planet.
Over my warm, dead body.
If Chancellor Martok knew that the House of Duras was gaining power with such dishonourable methods...
He need not. The Rakelli should know their place as subjects of the Klingon Empire.
And you should know yours amongst the dishonoured.
Jimb'a, I recall visiting your home. It was glorious.
My home?
23 years past. Your late wife was quite the catch.
It was you?
You killed his wife.
You're too late, Ambassador. This world is now joined with the Klingon Empire as one.
Consider this a divorce.
I think Jimba''s handling that. I really need to get a haircut.
You have to understand that you're representing the Federation. Your actions impact on how alien races see us.
You know, Mum, the universe is a little bit special.
It has a sense of humour. If you take it too seriously, you risk ignoring the little pictures that make up the big picture.
Get used to it, Lewis. You're the President's son. You're in the limelight.
Yes, well, politics and red tape has never been one of my strengths, Mum. And even though it's Jimba''s, he wasn't about to let rebel Klingons invade his planet. They fought. They fought. 'Tis but a scratch. But in the end, what won the day was a woman and Jimba''s passion for his fashion. That rhymes.
Jimb'a?
Ketric's bird of prey. It's gonna attack.
He knocked off my hat. I knocked off his head.
You're exaggerating. You're making this up.
I know, right? That day was all a bit silly. I remember reading Rakellus has a lower oxygen-nitrogen level than we're used to. Must have made us all a bit lightheaded. Not to mention disconcertingly flammable. Except for Jimb'a, who was relaxed compared to his uptight self.
What happened after Jimb'a killed the Klingon?
Well, Rakellus was saved, the Klingons were defeated, there was a big explosion, and Jimb'a got laid, as Mitchell put it.
Oh, Jimb'a!
Get out.
Get out.
Stay here with us, Jimb'a. Be Rakelllian leader again.
No, my dear, that time has passed. You should be the new Rakellian Prime Minister.
But I'll come and visit you on your ship.
Yeah, actually it's my ship.
I shall hold you to that.
I don't think I'll ever understand Rakellian mating habits. It all happened very quickly. Then again, I've seen worse at Orion parties.
I'll bring this incident to the Council's attention. The Rakelli application to join the Federation is under review. If they approve, the Rakelli could be joining us by the new year.
That's good news. They've come a long way since the pirates we fought in the old days. Most of that thanks to Jimb'a. He's a wonderful guy, Jimb'a. Honourable. He'll make a great leader again someday, but I guess since Puto came back, we've drifted apart.
Well, thank you for your report, Admiral. We'll speak again very soon.
Thank you, Madam President.
Take care out there, Lewis.
They say the best thing about this place is you never know what will happen next.
This space recession or whatever is affecting a lot of people.
A friend of mine tells me they call you Phoenix.
Because of reasons.
It's time we investigated.
All the aliens are poor. You guys must be loaded. It seems the fat of the land is being absorbed by those who already have too much.